So now, just like before, I'm taking my pastels and I'm going to add some marks and lines over the petals and kind of add some like flowy lines a little bit, so maybe it looks like it's not so stagnant on the canvas. And then also hopefully brighten up some of those leaves a little bit. So I didn't like how dark the background was in comparison to the leaves. I felt like the leaves kind of got lost. So I was trying to brighten up the background a little bit. So I thought first to let me try turquoise because it's still in the same kind of color family. So I watered it down, and I am kind of painting over the background and going around the leaves and hoping to try to brighten everything up a bit. So while the turquoise did brighten it up a bit, I still felt like it wasn't what I wanted. So I added some white to the turquoise to see if maybe that would be what I want. This background for this piece really gave me a hard time. I'm not sure why, but I kind of just went back and forth with it. But sometimes that ends up, you know, even if you're like having a hard time or you're not sure what to do, it ends up being, you know, the best, because now maybe the end result will look a little more, I don't like the word painterly, but that's the one that's coming to mind. So where it looks like there's a lot of depth and layers. I mean, I guess because there is, but it just looks a lot more unique and not as flat. So as you can see, I covered the whole thing with the lighter color, and now I'm going back with that Payne's gray, watered down to make it dark again, but obviously not as dark because I'm not just straight up covering the whole thing with this dark color. Again, hopefully leaving some of those paint strokes in there, some of that color variation, so that it looks more interesting. So I finally got to a point with the background that I was relatively happy with how it was looking. So now I am going through and just adding back some more details to the leaves. I'm going to add some more details to the stems, or not to the stems, the petals, the flower, with my pastels, just making some final touch-ups to the painting. So I am going to finish this piece off by adding some of my splatters with my gloss spray, just because I like them and I think they're fun. I really hope that you have enjoyed this class, that you have learned a little bit more about how to create some mixed media florals, maybe learned some techniques for sketching or some techniques for making your florals come to life a little bit. I hope that this class has been enjoyable for you, and please let me know. I love to hear comments, so please let me know, what you would maybe like to learn in the future, or what more you would have liked to see, or if you did enjoy everything. I can't wait to see what you create from this class, and if you were inspired. So thank you again for going on this journey with me, and like I said, can't wait to see what you create.